In this video, we shall be looking at how to find the LCM of numbers, part 1. Now, LCM stands for lowest common multiple or least common multiple. So, there are basically 3 ways to go about finding the LCM of numbers. There are 3 ways, but for this video we'll start with the first method, and that method is for beginners, for learners in say primary 2 and 3, primary 2 and 3 learners. The method is simple. It is for their own level, but you cannot use that method for higher classes because it will take them, it consumes a lot of time, and I will show you why. So let's get right into it. So let's start with the beginner's method. Let's say you're asked to find the LCM, lowest common multiple or least common multiple. Find the LCM of 5 and 10. Solution. So what you do in this method is to first of all list the multiples of 5 and the multiples of 10. So multiples. We have treated multiples in our previous videos. Multiples of 5. We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, the list continues. So you see, here there's a problem already. We don't know where to stop. So you have to be very good to know how to stop, where to stop. So let's go to the multiples of 10. Multiples of 10. We have 10 times 1 is 10, times 2 is 20, times 3, 30, times 4 is 40, times 5 is 50, times 6 is 60, times 7 is 70. We can just stop here. Yeah. So the next thing, after listing out the multiples of each number, is to bring out the common multiples. Common multiples of 5 and 10. Common multiples are the numbers that are both here and here. Yeah. So we have 5 here, we don't have 5 here. We have 10 here, we have 10 here. Write it out. 10. 20 is here, 20 is here. 30 is here, 30 is here. 40, we have 40 also here, and we have 40 here. So these 10, 20, 30, 40 are common multiples of 5 and 10 because they appear in the multiples of 5 and the multiples of 10. So you have to find the lowest common multiple. These are the multiples. So what you are looking for is the lowest. So which of them here, which of these common multiples Which one here is the lowest? Of course, 10. So the lowest common multiple of 5 and 10 out of all this, 10 is the least or the lowest. So the answer is 10. So 10 is the is the lowest common multiple of 5 and 10. Now, this method is simple and wonderful for children in lower classes. Because if you are asked to find the LCM of larger numbers, this method will become more cumbersome. It will consume more of your time. That is why it's meant for children, for beginners. So I'll just do one more example and we will be done for this method. Let's say you are asked to find the LCM of 4 and 6. 4 and 6. So the first thing to do is to list the multiples of 4 and the multiples of 6. The multiples of 4 and the multiples of 6. So let's start. Multiples of 4, of course, start with 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, and it goes on. And multiples of 6, of course, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, like that. So the next step, common multiples of 4 and 6, of 4 and 6, of 4 and 6. So you ask yourself, what numbers are here and here? Of course, we have 12 here and 12 here. So 12, we have 24 here, 24 here, 24, we have 36 here, 36 here, 36. These are the common multiples. There are other common multiples, but we cannot continue with all of that. All we need is to get our target, is to get the smallest common multiple, the least, the lowest. So once you get the first one, that should even do. That should even do. But just let us follow the procedure the way it is. So the next thing, the last thing actually, is the lowest common multiple of 4 and 6. And of course, 12 is the lowest among these common multiples. And so 12 is the answer. 12 is the lowest common multiple of 4 and 6, or the least common multiple of 4 and 6. So this is the method for new beginners. If you are asked to find the LCM of bigger numbers, there are other methods to make that work easier. Because if you use this method for bigger numbers, it will consume much of your time. So that is one of the limitations of this method. But it is very okay for new beginners. Thank you very much for watching.